There were 4 scandals yesterday. There were 4 cover-ups revealed yesterday. 4. Are you keeping track? 4. Let me go through them in case you missed them. And I'm going to name some. You probably didn't even realize them. The first one, which was revealed recently, is that Attorney General Bondi, some reporters showed her notes that said Representative Jayendall's search history. So Department of Justice somehow managed to hack or get into the search of the Congress. Talk about separation of power. That is a breach, a huge breach. That's one scandal. The second scandal, you might have heard of it. The reality TV show turned Fox News host turned FAA head, Sean Duffy, ordered a 10-day shutdown of the airspace around El Paso, Texas. People are scrambling. He didn't tell anyone from El Paso, didn't tell the mayor, didn't tell the governor of Texas, he didn't tell any military, he didn't tell Congress. He just shut down for 10 days. People are like, what the hell? Pam Bondi erroneously said, oh, it's because they're shooting down some drug cartel drones, balloons, blah, 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 blah. Wrong. Thank God Jasmine Crockett told her. Why?
The news is reporting that cartel drones are being shot down by our military. That's what we all should care about right now.
That is the gentlelady from Texas.
I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record. El Paso airspace reopened after FAA quickly rescinds 10-day flights restriction. This was published by the Texas Tribune on February 11th, 2026. And it says it was because of an impasse with the DOD over the use of unmanned military aircraft and not triggered by Mexican cartel drones.
Without objection.
Out there in the hearing, it turns out it was party balloons. Now members of Congress, including Republicans, want to know, why the hell are you shutting down 10 days? It's unheard of to do a 10-day shutdown of airspace. Why are you shutting it down 10 days? And then it turns out you thought you were shooting drones. It's somebody's party balloons. This is why, aside, I'm going to tell you about the other two. Project 2025. Don't hire sycophants. The other 2 scandals that you might not have known of, I saw Aaron Parnas mention the fact in one of the declarations to a lawsuit, there is a human rights organization in Minnesota filed a lawsuit because the Trump administration has been stopping people from getting access to the lawyers. So the judge allowed the lawyers for the party to go take a tour of the Whipple facility. And they found in one of the declarations, they found there were car seats. There is currently a settlement with the United States government that says you don't separate families. So they've been separating parents and then keeping their babies. Why are you doing that while we're in the middle of the Epstein scandal, which talks about, if you look at the files, it's talking about what they do with babies. There's allegations. You've seen men do something with the babies in these files. They're burying the babies. They're doing something with the babies. It's really gross. So you have a ring with files, which you're named 1 million times, according to General Raskin. Donald Trump's named 1 million times in the unredacted files. Something that was like the redacted files, he was named like 36,000 times, more than anyone else. Jay Raskin said he did a search 1 million times Donald Trump's named. In a disgusting ring. That I've seen some of the images. They're absolutely gross. As someone who is a survivor of child molestation and child abuse and sexual assault myself from multiple people as a child growing up, I am like triggered. I am re-traumatized. I can't imagine the people who actually were the ones who were victims of that. That your Homeland Security has these car seats. So why do you have these car seats? Why do you have these brand new car seats? There's a settlement that says you're not supposed to. There's another judge a couple of days ago busted them. They deported. They took 3 families. And so the judge ordered them come back. That's the 3rd scandal. Now the 3rd scandal, like why y'all have those seats? Where's the babies? And they said they have no children. If you don't have children, why are you keeping the car seats? Why are the car seats there? Who are the car seats for? That's just the 3rd scandal out of 4 scandals in one freaking day. And then finally, we learned yet another cabinet member, Dr. Oz, and his wife in 2016, 8 years after Jeff Epstein was convicted of human child trafficking, invited this man to a Valentine's Day party. This man who has abused thousands, hundreds, if not thousands of children and babies, who's done really unspeakable things with small kids. You invite him to your Valentine's party. You should have known. And this is on top of Howard Lucknick. And there's a list, I'm going to put here, there's a list of Epstein. This is, I think, one of the representatives on Threads shared the list of Trump cabinet members that have links to Jeffrey Epstein. It shows poor judgment. Me personally, if I discover one of my friends was abusing children, I'm not inviting them to parties. I'm like, oh my God, that's gross, that's nasty. You vile, disgusting man. Go to jail. I'm calling the cops on you. I know we were friends, but nah. I'm not inviting you to a party. Howard Lucknick is like going vacationing with this man. They said he had thousands of children victims. Why are you don't have the moral ethics, the core, the values, the disgust to not want to be associated with somebody like that? Why are you inviting to a party, Dr. Oz? So this is on top of the fact that none of them are qualified. The fact that Donald Trump is just stealing and grifting and doing that sort of stuff. I'm not yet tired of me telling you this. He's enriched himself at $4 billion, and he's suing us. He's suing us and trying to settle him with, because a whistleblower revealed that he only paid $750 in 2016 and 2015 in income tax and zero for 10 years, despite claiming to be a millionaire. While regular people are paying way more than that. I know, I just looked at my taxes. I had to file something for my daughter for college, and we paid more than that, way more than that in taxes. And you're paying that. And you want our tax dollars to go for that. The same way you said that you want tax dollars, our tax dollars, to go to rich, wealthy oil companies to help fix Venezuela's oil industry. America first, my ass. You're bailing out $40 billion to Argentina. And then I was listening to the press conference. You're like, yeah, they have a horrible economy. We want them to come back. What about us? 22 U.S. states are currently in recession. The jobs number is going to come out. It's going to be terrible. Inflation is up. Unemployment is up. Child prices, food prices, cost of living, home prices, rent prices are all up. Consumer confidence down. People are not optimistic. And you're worried about trying to fix Argentina's economy, Venezuelans' oil industry. What happened to America first? And you enrich yourself at $4 billion and pardons, pay to play. Don't matter. Pardon all sorts of drug dealers and all sorts of like horrible people, as long as they pay, openly corrupt. Oh my God. I'm mad at you, 77 million, for voting for this fool. Change your legal, each one teach one. Let's talk below. Pissed off. 4 scandals. One day.